Hello everyone, this is Mary Ann, and in this video I'm going to be revealing something quite surprising because I'm going to be talking about why I am on two organizers. And I'm sure that's surprising to a lot of you because I've always been very vocal about in my videos about how I cannot work with more than one binder, and it has always been just the one. Even when I was on my Midori Traveler's Notebook, like 2013, 2012 or something like that, the Midori Traveler's Notebook has been my planner, my Chronodex was on there, my journal was on there, notebook, my wallet, my cards. I had the Ziploc pocket for cash and everything, and my prayer book was on there. It was my everything. So when I moved to a ringed planner like the Filofax, it was always just the one Filofax. Whatever I'm using at the moment, that was it. I had more than one, but whatever I was using, that was just it, and I did not use any other binders together with it. But now I'm on two, and I'm going to explain why and how on earth that happened. So I am on this since September 9. Sorry for the glare. I'm in my bedroom and I'm trying to film with a flash on. I hope that's not really off-putting. Let me try to... Yeah, anyway, I can't do anything about that. Anyway, I have been on this since September 9. This is a Franklin Covey salmon pink and black with 1.5-inch rings. It's a compact sized, and it was a rack from Deborah, who knows that I really love big rings, but I wanted a Franklin Covey with a strap closure because the one I had a zip closure and it was too cumbersome to open and close a million times a day. So she sent this to me as a rack, and I love it, and I have been in this ever since September 9, and I have absolutely no plans on moving out. This was my calendar, my planner, my brain dump. All of my sections are here, and I'm gonna post the setup video that I did of this, and everything's on here, including my university section and including the office directory. That has always been on there, and this is also my wallet at the same time. But here's the thing, a lot of things are going on, and I don't buy many things. I don't buy a lot. Whatever I buy are the things that I need. I don't go out on shopping sprees or things like that. But when I do have to buy certain things, I tend to gather a list and then schedule the buying to happen on just one entire morning, or just one entire afternoon, or just one entire Saturday evening, or things like that. I schedule the buying in that manner because I have a lot of things going on, and because of traffic, by the way. Traffic in Metro Manila is just really impossible. So to go from one store to another takes a good like half an hour or an hour. So I really have to research first, call stores, which one has this and which one has that, and factor in the distance between the stores and the traffic, things like that. So every time I have to go buy certain things, I have to group all the purchases, and then I schedule them for one entire afternoon or one entire morning or one entire evening, or you get the picture. So when that is going on, I really don't need to reference everything that's in my binder. I don't need to look at... I usually have a list that's on a post-it that's on here, and then when I have to pay, I access the cash from this, and then I take out the cash from that, and it was too cumbersome because this is kind of heavy, and add to that all the bags that I need to carry for the purchases. So I tried this out. This is the Filofax Compact Pennybridge in Cobalt Blue, and I purchased this on the first or second week of December because I wanted to try it out as a dedicated wallet. And let me show you how I have set it up. It's really just it. There's nothing on the rings. It's really just a wallet. So I'm not really using this as a binder. It's just a wallet, although it looks like a binder, and it functions as a binder when I need it to be. And I'll explain that in a moment. But right now I have here all of the cards that are related to purchasing. rewards cards, membership cards, loyalty cards, and that's it. I don't use credit cards, and I don't use my debit card for purchasing. I use it only for PayPal payments and for transferring payments. But really, I don't bring it in my wallet because I don't use it for purchases. I always purchase only in cash. So it's just rewards cards here and loyalty cards. This one has 14 card slots, but I have 11 on here. All the rest of the cards that are not related to purchasing, like IDs, like my driver's license, school IDs, and my SIM trays, and a flash drive, and my HMO card, things like that that are not related to purchasing are stayed on here. And this one is strictly for purchasing. Over here I have the coins so they don't fall off. I put them all into this zipper compartment. And the one disadvantage of this is because I cannot put coins on here because it would bulk this up so much. So I ended up dropping the coins in my bag, and at the end of the month I have a very heavy bag, and then when I check, it's all because of the coins. So I had to get the coins changed somewhere, and I didn't get to use them. So if I use this setup as a wallet, then all the coins will get used, and there would be no extra weight of unused coins in my bag and things like that. And over here I just have the paper bills, and over here I have a receipt for laundry and a current receipt, So that's just it. This is a wallet. But the great thing about this is that because it has the rings, when I was on a vacation for almost 3 weeks, I was away from Manila, I was away from work, I had nothing, I was just with my son and with my family and my parents' house. What I did was, let me just show you an example. Of course it was December, so I was on the December pages, but what I did was I took the pages for those 2 weeks that I was going to be there, and then I took them out of this Franklin Covey. And then what I did was I placed them on the rings, and I think I added just one sheet for random notes. This is just a sheet that I picked up there. And this was what I used the whole time that I was on vacation. As you can see, it's still a little bit full, but it's mostly because of the coins, and I have receipts here which I have to file off. But that's it. The whole time I was on vacation, I used this, and the Franklin Covey stayed on top of a desk beside my suitcase, and I only really referred to it every once in a while. I mean, not even every day. I didn't even, I hardly even journaled. So there's that. This is what I used, and this is the great thing about using the same size paper and binder for everything, because if you need to use a smaller binder for like a day or 2 days or a week, then it's easy to switch without worrying about having to copy everything. That's really what happens when you're regularly on an A5, and then you find out that you have to go to a smaller binder for a certain amount of time, so you copy things down to a personal size, and then data gets lost, and then there's all that time of copying, and it's just I find that very impractical, and I know that it's just not gonna work for me because I'm so scatterbrained. So this is why using the same size paper for everything works. I'm not even using Franklin Covey sized paper on this, which is like about a 1/2 inch wider. I'm not even using that. I'm using personal sized Filofax paper. I mean paper that is exactly the same size as the personal sized Filofax inserts, so that in case I need to go to a compact size Filofax which is very narrow, then I won't have to worry about the extra paper I think the Franklin Covey wider pages will be bumping the zipper and things like that. So it really makes more sense to me this way. But of course, the moment I got back to Manila, I took everything out of the compact Pennybridge, and then I put them all back into the Franklin Covey. But you know, let me tell you a little story. I still need these pages, even though, imagine it's December and I'm on vacation, so there's nothing on here. There's absolutely nothing on here, nothing planned for work, for personal, for Etsy, or for school. There's none of that. But I still needed to use this for tracking and to see who has a birthday on it. So on that day. So I needed the pages still, so that when I like go out to I step out of the house for something, or have coffee with a friend, or go out with my son, or go to dinner with my family, or see my relatives, or something like that, I always just bring this, so that if somebody asks me, hey, can we do this again like tomorrow, I look at the page for that day, and of course I have absolutely nothing planned. So that's not what that's for, but just to be able to flip to a page and see that you have nothing on, and so you can write that in, like, have dinner with so and so. So that's all that my planner pages during the vacation held. But I still needed these for tracking, and I still filled in the hypertext. And then again, when I went back to Manila, I transferred everything out of the Pennybridge and back into the Franklin Covey, which handles real life for me. Now this is back to becoming just a wallet, and that is it, and I think I'm liking it. This is not leather, by the way, and I was debating in December whether to get a Malden compact zipped, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. So I think this is a good way this is a good Filofax to purchase if you're just thinking about it and you're not sure if you're gonna like it, and you're not sure if you're going to commit to it. But I think I like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it another month or two before really deciding about a Malden, because I've already committed to buying something else, and that's that, and I don't want to keep buying binders. You know, I already have this, and it's really working well. Yeah, surprisingly enough. So there, this is what the entire video is about. It looks like I'm on two binders, but I'm actually not. This is still my binder, but this is my wallet. But in case I need it to be a binder, then it can be a binder. Like if I have a very busy day and I'm out shopping, I just take out the pages for that one day only and then put it on here, you know, so I don't have to fish this out of my bag every time. There, that's an idea, and that is one advantage. Again, I'm going to say it. That's one advantage, again, of having the same size paper for everything. So that if you have to work with something like this, together with something like this, you can easily transfer content. And that is my video for today. I hope I gave you some ideas that you can use for your own planner system. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!